Tommy Robinson, as predicted. Governor of Belmarsh couldn't get rid of him quick enough. Low risk prisoner, no risk to the public. Cat D, civil case. Definitely a risk to the government. You know, our government again interfering, no doubt, in things they shouldn't be. I said before, head of the prison service, me, he'd be going to a quiet jail. Now, as a category D prisoner, I won't be sending Tommy Robinson to Cat D. He might find a few allies there. However, they can be dangerous places, Cat D. Prisoners are pretty much opened up all day. Some leave the grounds. You don't have to escape. You abscond from Cat D. No major security. But they are dangerous places. Really dangerous. Point and fact, last year I was contacted by somebody. Never made the press, this one. Covered up. 3 lads actually went into a Cat D establishment and battered someone. Battered a young lad, nearly killed him. Nothing in the press. No massive investigation, covered up by the governor of that category D establishment. So a dangerous place. I won't be sending Tommy Robinson there. So let's look at Cat C establishment. First of all, let's not look at anywhere in the high security estate. He's low risk. Woodhill, HMP Woodhill, home of Charles Salvador, formerly known as Charles Bronson, one of the most violent prisons in the country at Milton Keynes. Let's send Tommy Robinson there and let's put him down the block. Places to locate him. Segregation, solitary is a safe place in the right prison. In the right prison. Would I put him on normal location? There's a few prisons I would. Smaller prisons. At Strangeways, where I used to work, H1 was a small wing. 12 bed, maybe 16 bed unit. It had been everything. It was a detox place at one bit. It was for enhanced prisoners at one bit. The best behaved, allegedly. It was for listeners at one bit. They're prisoners who were trained by the Samaritans to talk to prisoners and listen. That, as an enhanced unit, would be somewhere I would have located him, away from the mainstream. He's always going to be a risk, and he's a risk to prison staff, isn't he? Not himself, but what might occur if he was on normal location. So, the last time he was in prison, I think he was at HMP Honley. He didn't eat, it was down the block. He was fearful people were interfering with his food. I've seen that. VP wings, right? Vulnerable prisoners. You know them that, like kids and the like, who pick on the vulnerable in life and when they go to prison are deemed vulnerable themselves. Both at Strangeways and Forest Bank, where I worked in the kitchens, nobody knew what trolleys, food trolleys, they were loading for that reason. Tampering with food. So yeah, I'd be suspicious if I was in prison. But the letter's gone in, the legal letter has gone in, like I predicted. He knew what was going to happen. He's got a good legal team round him. And the letter's gone into Woodhill. Explain yourselves. What are you fucking playing at, HMP Woodhill? It's about prisoners' rights. You can find it on YouTube, the letter. 1 or 2 people have covered it. It covers everything. Everything you can imagine. Where he's being kept, why he's being kept there, why he's at HMP Woodhill, how he's being treated, his category, his risk to the public. He is a risk to the government, isn't he? The letter's covered everything. Watch this space. 3 days, the governor has got to respond. Again, the prison service, if government have interfered in where he was sent and had a say, prison service needs to hold its head in shame. Get a grip deal with things yourself. Deal with your own business. Get a soft prison and send him there. Small prison. I can't exactly remember the smallest now, but some, you know, under 500 capacity, a good population, they'll have solitary confinement and segregation. Might be small. I went to a prison, can't remember the name of it, to take someone. They had 4 cells in their segregation. That's where he wants to be. Maybe let him associate with the other 3 if it's suitable and appropriate. You know, culture, religion and all that. And he's not at risk, and neither are they. And neither are the staff. That's important again. But there are plenty of places within the prison system they could put Tommy Robinson where he's safe. But they've chosen HMP Woodhill, one of the most violent prisons in the country. It's just ridiculous. Let's see what happens, eh? Let's see what happens, because like I said before, the whole world's watching this. They know what it's about. He's a political prisoner, and, you know, he's always been branded far right. In some respects, he's probably going to be safer than a lot of those lads that were locked up after the alleged riots, remembering those young children at Southport. What a debacle that's been. Bullshit, fogging of facts, misinformation from the government and the media. The Speaker of the House, Lindsay Hoyle, not allowing the government to be questioned about this Southport misinformation. Our Brian's taking off now, guys. So yeah, watch this space. 72 hours, the governor's got to respond. Send him somewhere safe. Send him somewhere where he's not going to get hurt, and he's going to be able to eat the food. Do you know what? If he was in my prison, I might well give him a job. Put him in the kitchens. Because the kitchen lads always eat over there. They have the scran over there that they're cooking. It's in their interest to make sure the food is cooked right. Thanks for your continued support. God bless you all. We do need to stick together. Let's watch this space. Tommy Robinson. Al City.